So, you're looking for a story, eh? I've got a few of those under my belt. And you can't be a captain without having a good story to tell. So, I used to fly a transport ship for Horizon Corporate. You know Horizon Corporate, right? Small mining company that had a license to mine in the Serra system. I worked with their security team, shuttling them around from planet to planet. We went where the trouble was, except there was never much trouble. That was until one day, when a new pilot joined the mining crew on Topaz.
Welcome to the first day mining for Horizon Corporate. My name is Bolu, Basic Logical Unit Engine. I am a trial AI buddy that Horizon Corporate is testing on randomly selected employees. My purpose is to ensure that you meet your daily production code by any means necessary. Once you arrive on the surface of planet Topaz, further instructions will be given. Corporate has requested that you demolish an unstable rock formation for training purposes. This is an important task to master in order to have as few catastrophic accidents as possible. Do you wish to proceed with basic training to learn how to operate your grinder? Good choice. Training prevents future failure, and Horizon Corporate does not accept failure. We will proceed to the rock. The demolition location has been placed on your radar, which can be found in the bottom left corner of your cockpit. The large white circle shows the location of objectives. Follow the large white circle on your radar to the demolition location. If you ever forget what your current objective is, the screen on the bottom right of your cockpit will tell you what to do next. This is the turning stick. Grab the joystick and turn it left or right to steer your grinder. Turn toward the location of the unstable rock. Stop. We are in the right direction. This is your throttle. Grab the throttle and move it forwards or backwards to control your speed while moving on the ground. Move toward the unstable rock now.
Chocamos. No sé dónde tengo que ir. Primero aquí.
You have successfully walked a short distance. This is the rock that requires demolition. You will receive instruction on how to do so. The screen on the upper right panel of your cockpit displays your grinder's range of mining tools and weapons. This screen shows the weapon type that is currently equipped and which group the weapon belongs to. Aim at the rock and press left trigger.
Left trigger. Dios.
If your weapons overheat, they will enter an automated shutdown until they cool completely. Take care to not let that happen. A satisfactory perform. You have performed menial labor for the company. Head to the mine to begin your 16-hour shift. Your partner Donnie is already contributing to his daily quota.
This is Frank, Horizon Security Commander. I see you're back from getting your AI buddy fitted. Hopefully the post-installation brain fog hasn't hit you too hard, because I need you to check on our delivery driver, Joe. He hasn't arrived with his shipment yet, and he might have gotten stuck somewhere. It's on the way to your mining station.
A missing shipment could mean a loss in company profit, which makes this a priority. The location of Joe is on your radar. Head there immediately and locate the missing shipment. You can make up your quota later with mandatory overtime.
It looks like Joe is sleeping on the job again. Give him a honk to wake him up.
¿Y ahora qué?
Pilot, pull down on the air horn handle to wake up Joe.
No sé, le choco o qué.
Pilot, pull down on the air horn handle to wake up Joe.
No me puedo agarrar aquí.
Keep honking, pilot.
Vale, que tengo que tocar el acordeón. Espera, pero ¿y para dónde ha ido el camioncete?
Pilot, pull down on the air horn handle to wake up Joe.
What?
Que está súper cabrón.
Hello, pilot. I was just making sure that this shipment was stable before transporting it.
Pero que te...
You know, safety first, as I always say.
¿Se carga la torre?
Incoming call from base.
Hey, pilot. This is Frank again. Listen, I have reports your partner Donnie has been causing some trouble. Would you mind checking on him?
Donnie is located at our designated mining location. We should not have to make a detour. Settle the problem with Donnie and resume your goal to meet the production quota.
Anda, que esté dando al carne de conducir en la tómbola, tío.
Donnie's location has been placed on your radar. Head there now.
Quede perlitas azules ahí. Pues me suena que ahora tenía que venir. A ver a uno que era un poco hostil.
Donnie's location has been placed on your radar. Head there now. Donnie's location has been placed on your radar. Head there now.
Oh, look who finally decided to show up. My tardy mining partner. I've been working my fingers to the bone thanks to you.
Danny, please be more careful with your laser. You almost killed me.
Whoops. It was an accident. But he totally deserved it. You saw how annoying that driver was? He was telling me how to do my job. You would have done the same thing. Why do I have to work with all these people who disrespect me? I have a right to blow up things that annoy me. I'll show them who is boss.
The security commander has been informed of this incident.
What in the blazes is Donnie doing? Attacking the
Ahí se ha
refining
puesto
station?
hostil.
Okay, I'm not really
Que ya
supposed to do
cargo
this,
yo.
but I've given you authorization to operate a laser for combat purposes. Use it to destroy one of Donnie's arms. Well done, pilot.
Ahora te has quedado sin un...
Donnie is now
por listo.
slightly hindered. I've disabled your weapon, so just keep following him while I think of something.
I never wanted this stupid job to begin with. I'm only here because I have to do mandatory community service since,
Ya me quiero quedar.
apparently, ejecting someone out of an airlock is considered
Yo también quiero
murder.
volar.
Well, he's completely correct. Pilot, keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't cause any more property damage. Don't worry, we'll have corporate sort him out when he's done his rampage.
Déjame
And you,
chutarle.
Frank, you're next. After I'm done turning everything to dust out here, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna make you watch as I drink all of your precious imported tea.
Okay, I think it's fair to classify this as an emergency. Follow him, pilot, and keep close to him. We'll use your location as a beacon for the security team. For the love of the minimum wage workers, Donnie.
Did you see that explosion? Who needs workplace conflict resolution when you have lasers? Blowing up coworkers rocks. Take that, HR mediation!
Great, now he's figured out how to jump.
Granted you permission to use the jump jets to pursue Bonnie. If you are still struggling with post-installation brain fog, I will instruct you on how to use the jump jets. Would you like to have a detailed explanation on using the jump jets?
Listo, fue de 3 swing.
Bypass confirmed. Jets are now enabled.
Ahora.
Hey, man. Not like I meant to kill those people. It was an accident.
Sí, sí, está
All the
ahí.
trucks were an accident as well. And the refining station, too. Besides, you were late to your shift, and I had to do your work. So that means it's
Porque no
your
sube.
fault that I blew everything up.
Look, Donnie, it's alright. Everyone makes mistakes. Just power down, okay? We'll launch an investigation into how your partner's tardiness
La leche.
caused such a terrible accident. You can completely trust us.
A ver.
Seriously?
Sé que me tengo que meter
That's
por
so-
ahí, ¿no?
Wait. You're trying to trick me. You're just gonna throw me right
Esto
back
va
in
down.
jail.
Donnie, wait.
I'm never going back.
Well, it was worth a shot. Don't worry, we have backup on the way. Reggie, our top pilot from the security team, is coming in to stop Donnie. Just hang tight, okay?
Vale, o sea, a la izquierda la gasolina esta.
How the blazes did Donnie get so
Es
far ahead
como
of you?
los cohetes, ¿no?
He's piloting a dredge. It's literally the slowest grinder in existence. Keep up with him.
Venga, ahora. ¿Será este el pollo? Sí, no, porque le falta un brazo.
Hey there, Miner.
¿Ir disparando?
Thanks for the help, but I'll take it from here. All right, Donnie, it's over. You're going to come with me, okay?
You know something, Reggie? I never liked you. Eat plasma, you corporate minion!
Le quiero arrancar el otro brazo. Venga. me dan a mí.
Well, there goes our most seasoned security officer. Pilot, I've activated your full range of weaponry. Blast Donnie into orbit.
Don't listen to anything Frank says. He's a corporate shill. Hey, I told you not to listen to him. I'm warning you. It's just a flesh wound.
Uf. Queda chamuscadito, ¿no?
Are you supposed to be a threat? Horizon didn't even trust you with the weapon until now. They must be desperate. Damn you!
You did it, Pilot. You stopped Donnie's rampage, even though he did some serious damage to you. Unfortunately, Union regulations require you to get debriefed after fighting your co-workers. Make your way to Cassiar base.
Vale, o sea, yo tengo que ir para
Horizon's
allá, ¿no?
security team has docked their dropship there, and someone on board will be able to debrief you. I know, it's a drag, but regulations are regulations.
Tengo que volver a la base aquí. Aquí las piedras están flotando.
I am preparing means for This distraction has cost
pone
Horizon
Eduard
Corporate in time and
Eduarcios.
resources. It is my
gracias,
responsibility to
Eduarcios.
make sure you meet your mining production quota.
Estoy probando el
Money
box
is the only
Machinae
thing that matters.
de Oculus.
Meeting the production quota is the only thing that matters. This is my only purpose.
O sea,
This
no
is her
contaba
only
así.
purpose.
Is your AI buddy okay? You should probably see someone about getting it looked at.
Volvemos a base para reparar el trasto, ¿no?
A word, pilot?
Press A to engage in conversation.
Hello. Communicate with human.
Welcome on board the Confidence. I am Horizon Security's corporate liaison, Nuru Nebaru. You can just call me Nebaru.
Your introduction has been acknowledged.
Oh, I see corporate has paired you with an AI buddy.
My name is Blue.
Nice to meet you, Blue.
This meeting is preventing my pilot from meeting the daily mining quota.
I see. Well, Frank has informed me that you could be injured from your battle with Donnie. Following union regulations, all non-security employees must be inspected by a doctor after engaging in combat. Unfortunately, we are
Tiene como
short-staffed.
más
Our
piños de lo
doctor is
normal,
currently
¿no?
on leave after a horrible accident with a vending machine,
Pero
so
un montón
we
más,
cannot
parece una
have them
piraña.
medically examine you. We will have to compromise. I know this doesn't appear to be a good alternative, but on the insistence of our captain, I'm going to give you this stamp
Tenéis que
card.
arreglar la máquina
Introduce yourself to the security
de
crew.
snacks.
They will observe to see if
Te
you're
pone
exhibiting any
autoservice.
memory loss, blurry vision. If you pass, they're up. When you filled out, well, up. Good luck.
Se la puede pasar todo esto.
Press left stick up to move around the ship.
Bu- Pero ¿y me tengo que mover así con teleport? Settings, movement. Teleport, smooth. ¿Era esto? Ah, no.
Talk to the chef.
Hola, señora. ¿Qué me cuenta usted?
I'm eating.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué estás comiendo?
What? What?
Choco.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face.
Hombre, ¿qué pasa, hombre? Hello.
It is best to not touch Hans's things.
Dios, es que estoy como muy alto, ¿no? ¿Dónde era? No tiene haptics.
Name's Hans, Chief Engineer. Welcome aboard.
Hello, essential service human.
The maintenance crew's been gossiping like a bunch of busy bees. Word is that your mining partner attacked Reggie. That must have been quite a dramatic fight. Anyway, Officer Neberu wants me to test you for any brain damage.
Ahora piña,
Please
no sé.
find the wrench in this room and bring it to me.
¿Qué pasa? Que tengo que coger esto. Hostia, pero es
You
que...
now have wrench.
Toma, toma.
Thank you for the wrench. Your cognitive and motor functions look good from my end. I'll give you my stamp of approval.
¿Qué es esto?
Diesel and I are in the engine room most of the time. If anything on the ship breaks, you'll know where to find us. I take care of a bit of maintenance on board and a bit of grinder modification. I've worked across the spectrum of machinery for decades. It never gets old. I'm sure we'll talk more in the future, pilot. I'm sure we'll talk more in the future, pilot.
Y ya está, ya hemos acabado aquí.
I'm sure we'll talk more in the
Sí, porque me
future,
hicieron lo
pilot.
mismo. Pero que vi un robotillo majo. ¿Qué pasa?
Hello there, human friend. Are you new on board? My name is Diesel. I am a drone bot.
Diesel.
Do you know what a drone bot is? You know all about drone bots already?
Drone bar regulation is covered heavily in the orientation manual. I'm sure the pilot is familiar with the restricted usage of autonomous AI, such as yourself.
So you already know that I am an AI with a body. And I cannot take work away from human employees. And I cannot pilot grinders.
Sure.
Well, that makes things easy. You seem very smart, Blue. I'm sure you'll help out our pilot friend a lot.
I will serve the pilot in the manner that is legally permitted.
Hans says that back in the day you used to see a lot of drone bots working in mining companies across the galaxy, but we were mostly scrapped after the War Act was passed. He built me from those scraps.
Y qué gorrillo lleva.
Drone bots back in the day used to be grinder pilots. But it was bad for human workers, so they made a law against it. Hans says it's about the economy. What's it like piloting a grinder? How many weapons do you get to use? Is it noisy? How high can you jump?
Diesel. Remember, one question at a time.
Ah, sorry, Hans.
¿Tú qué? No, no por aquí.
Why don't you go around and introduce yourself? You should fully introduce yourself to the crew. They will use their judgment to determine if you are exhibiting any injuries. You should fully introduce yourself to the crew. They will use their judgment to determine if you are exhibiting any injuries.
¿Pero estás aquí?
I'm sure we'll talk more in the future, pilot.
Que me doy. Tendré que ir a hablar con el cocinero, ¿no? Mejor.
Can I help you?
Mira, el capitán este. ¿Dónde estás?
So you're the one who helped take out that rogue miner today. Welcome aboard. I am Shaheen Husseini, the captain of the Competence.
Hello, most prestigious human on board.
And you have an AI buddy. Well, Corporate did mention they were assigning those to miners. You're the first I've seen with one.
I am sensing apprehension. In accordance with the Worker Automaton Regulatory Act, I am equipped to provide assistance to the pilot.
Oh, I'm aware of the War Act. After all, I lived through its implementation. Seen a lot of changes happen in my time. So Neburu would like to see you perform some basic motor functions. Could you please activate your AI buddy on your watch for me?
Hello.
Oh, perfect. Looks like you're capable of some basic motor functions. All right, hand over your stamp card. I'll give you my seal of perfect brain health.
Tío, me lo he quitado.
I've been a pilot and captain for 30 years, working with Horizon for 15. Traveled all across the galaxy, on long-haul missions and colony-based assignments. Never met an inhospitable environment that I didn't like. Blue isn't the first AI to come on board. We have a drone pod in the engine room as well. Reggie was a spectacular security pilot. Hardworking, dedicated to the team. Shame he got taken out by some yobo. It was nice chatting with you, but don't you have other matters to attend to?
cómo me meto por ese pasadizo.
You still have a few more crew members that you need to meet. I know that we're supposed to provide you with a medical assessment, but unfortunately, this is the best we can do at the moment. I know that we're supposed to provide you with a medical assessment, but unfortunately, this is the best we can do at the moment.
I'm sure we'll talk more in the future, pilot.
These appear to be the ship's turbines, which are much less important than meeting your daily production quota.
Muy bien.
You must immediately resume meeting your production quota.
A ver.
What?
¿Qué?
What?
¿O eres más seca?
What? What?
No, esta no me tiene que decir nada, está claro. Voy a hablar con el cocinero este.
I do not recognize you. You must be the guest that Nibiru mentioned.
Yes, we are a miner with Horizon Corporate.
Ah, you have an AI buddy. Interesting. I'm Chef Yasuhiro Kita. Nibiru has asked me to test your cognitive functions. I'm gonna ask you a series of yes or no questions to determine if you are suffering from any head injuries. First question. Do you have a shellfish allergy? All right. How about nuts? Do you have a tree nut allergy? Interesting. All right. How about uranium tailings? Quick! Reflex test! Dodge the knife! That was a joke. All right, pilot. Do you have a sensitivity to gluten? I have the results of your survey. It appears as if your memory is in good working order. Your reflexes need work. I will stamp your card. Now, unless you would like a meal, be on your way. Are you here to examine the menu? Today's special menu features hull roach exoskeletons dusted in carbon-based powder taken right from the surface of Topaz itself. Would you like to try it? I suspected you had discerning taste, unlike many of the other pilots in your position. Here you go. One plate of fresh hull roach exoskeletons. Enjoy.
Vamos a comer con la rancia esta. Tío, ¿el plato?
What? What?
Pues no puedo. Dame otro.
Please, enjoy my special. I aim to provide you with a unique culinary experience that cannot be discovered elsewhere.
¿No me das otro menú?
Enjoy my special. I aim to provide you with a unique culinary experience that cannot be discovered elsewhere.
It was nice chatting with you, but don't you have other matters to attend to?
I am prepared to read the 800-page company policy manual aloud to you, pilot. It is within my ability.
No sé qué coño tenía que hacer.
Welcome back, pilot. So, you've become fully acquainted with the crew of the Competence. Good to see. While you were gone, I finished some paperwork. I am pleased to announce that you have been promoted. You are now a full-time member of the Horizon security team.
That must be incorrect.
Is there a problem?
This pilot is a minor. They are required by Horizon Corporate to fulfill their daily production quota.
Well, when we heard Reggie was going to be in a full body cast, Corporate decided that it would be best that you filled his vacancy.
The daily production quota will not be met. The daily production quota is the only thing that matters.
Oh dear. Pilot, why don't you speak to Hans again? I'm sure he can settle this for you.
I heard you had something for me to fix. Neberu said that you needed help with your fancy AI buddy.
The daily production quota is the only thing that matters.
Oh, yeah. Corporate sent this to you with all the default settings in place.
The daily production quota is the only thing that matters.
I can fix that for you straight away.
The daily quota.
Yes, dear. I just need Blue's data card. Could you give it to me? You can find it in your watch. Thank you. Now, let's take a look at Blue's settings. All right, I see Blue has a series of traits listed under values, motivations, and personality. They're set between 0 to 5. So, the values, we have corporate loyalty set to 5, supervision strictness is set to 5. Under motivations, we have corporate profit set to 5. Well, let's change that, shall we? Let's set all of these to 1. Easy enough. And now, for personality. Curiosity is currently a 0. Compassion, empathy, patience is 0. I'll set them all to 5. That seems reasonable, right?
No.
AI buddies are all shipped from corporate in a default state to optimize worker production, but they tend to be a bit sociopathic, and they're right out of the box. It's good we caught it. Quite a few things can go wrong when you have a rogue AI in control of things. Now, pilot, it's up to you to help your AI adapt to the changes. Things will be different, but the world's going to be your oyster, Blue.
The world is an oyster.
Congrats on joining the security team, pilot. Stop by at any time.
The world is an oyster.
Best wishes with the adjustment period.
captain is here. Did you know he has his own bathroom?
You'll be taking over for Reggie then. You have big shoes to fill, my friend. You'll be working with Jess now that Reggie is out of service. She's a good lass. A bit rough and tumble, but a good one. Why don't you go find Jess?
Pues vamos a por Jess otra vez. Ah, pero si Jess es la rancia esta. Es esa. Si no dice nada. Coño.
Oh no. You aren't Reggie's replacement on the security team, are you? Great. I guess that's how Frank gets out of coming back to the security unit. Guess I'm gonna be spending my shift babysitting the newbie. Well, go to sleep, or whatever it is you do. We have to train you in the morning. You can find your way to your cockpit dock through the lower hallway. I can't believe Reggie got pulverized by some drunk miner. It would be funny if it wasn't so sad. Why do I need to be the one to train you? Ugh.
Your sleeping quarters are located in the lower hallway. Your door has been unlocked. Entering your sleeping quarters will allow you to rest until your next mission.
Welcoming the new pilot to the security team was the most eventful thing that had happened in a long time. Little did we know, that was only going to be the beginning of it.
Go to the command room to retrieve your mission brief.
Hello, pilot.
Oh, there you are.
So, this will be your first security patrol. I will go over the route with both of you, so our new pilot knows what to expect.
Thrilling.
We are currently stationed at Transport Base Derby. From Derby, make your way down the road until you find yourself at Ladner Stockyard. From there, you will navigate the terrain until you've reached Refining Station Polly. Head down the road from Polly and keep an eye on the convoys transporting Bellium. Just make sure that their work is going smoothly. Finally, your last stop will be Processing Plant Sullivan.
I could do this route with my eyes closed, so don't worry about memorizing it.
Just follow Jess's lead. She will guide you through the patrol. I will not be able to guide you through this mission, but the security commander may provide guidance as needed. You can get to the hangar through the airlock in the crew quarters. Have a good patrol, security.
I suck at training, so let's hope you're sharp. Some excitement would be nice. I wouldn't complain. I'll head out after you. I'll head out after you. I'll head out after you. I'll head out after you.
¿Qué yo tengo que hacer? Exit.